So, it's been a while, and there's some reasoning and some logic behind that I will definitely be going into in this video, because this video is really not. It is a review. There is a product to be shown in this video, but there's some political annotations to this product. So, what I'm going to talk about today is what I guess has been affectionately called the AC9 clone. It's got another name. I'll put it in the description or right here, because this is off the hip, kind of unplanned, and should be a good one. So here we go. Okay, so during the intro bumper, I looked up. Clouds Vapor is calling this the RSST Genesis Atomizer. When it first came out, it was touted as an AC9 clone. I actually picked mine up with Ken Walker through a co-op on Facebook that started all of that bullshit. And so it's been a while. It's oh shit, what's this been? Probably 2.5 months since I jumped in on the co-op on this, and it came in day before yesterday. And before I get to talking to the Addy, I'm going to talk about the gap here. You know, right about the end of January, you know, early February, the politics, the forums, the Facebook groups, just all of this intermingling web of shit. You know, I felt like I kind of got a little burnt out. You know, I was tired of the drama. I was tired of the politics. It was, I didn't love it anymore. I didn't, you know, and I've taken 6 weeks off from doing a video. It's been 6 weeks since I've done a video. And the reason for that is I needed to reset. You know, it started out, there was a couple of weeks that, you know, my wife got sick. Or actually, my daughter, she got really sick. And then my wife got the flu. And then my other daughter got the flu. And then I got the flu. And then, you know, kind of after that, I did a little update out there and kind of went around, started doing a little research on what did I want to review and what were people talking about. And I've picked up a lot of stuff. I've got the Chi-U to review. I've got the QZI Megatron battery mod to review. I still have the Lavagen to review. I'm promising, you know, so long I do that, and I'm going to get that out. What else have I picked up? God, just so much stuff. But anyway, you know, I got to do a little research, and it was just the drama. And I quickly begin to realize why most of the reviewers who are out there, you know, they don't participate in forums. They don't participate in the politics of vaping. You know, it's just them as their subscribers, it's the product, and that's it. And I feel like I kind of lost that for a minute. I started to get wrapped up, you know, feeling like I had to defend my opinion if I said that a product was a piece of shit. And, you know, that's who I am. I'm not going to cut any corners to, you know, for anybody or for any reason. If I think an Addy's a piece of shit, I'm going to call it a piece of shit. But I don't want to spend 5 days away from my family trying to defend my opinion. It is my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. If you appreciate my opinion, keep watching the videos. Shoot out a like. Leave a comment. If you don't like my videos, get the fuck off my channel. You don't have to watch them. It's just who I am. I'm not going to apologize for buying something, liking it or not liking it, reviewing it, and then spend the next week of my life wrapped up in trying to defend that opinion. So, you know, my promise to my community, my subscribers, is that starting today, I'm not going to go to a forum and post my videos. I'm not going to go to Facebook and post my videos. I'm not going to go anywhere and try to promote my videos. You know, I'm blown away, and thank you so much. I've noticed I've grown 600 subscribers in the 6 weeks that I didn't even do a video. And so for me, that tells me that I'm doing the right thing. I've got some serial unlikers who are going to watch this and going to hit the dislike button, and that's cool. It doesn't hurt my feelings any. It doesn't bother me any. But I'm not going to go chase it anymore. I'm going to keep buying stuff that I want to vape, and I'm going to review it. It's that simple. I'm going to go to Vape Bash, enjoy it, have a good time. I know I've got a lot of you guys who've interested in getting together, hanging out, having a drink or whatever. You know what? That's what we're going to do. But I'm not going to kowtow to a bunch of elitist douchebags. So, with all of that said, do I need to do the intro bumper again? Nah. Let's talk about the RSST from Clouds of Vapor and the other, I don't know, clone name of the AC9 clone thing. To start, I don't think it's fair to compare it to an AC9. It's not an AC9. It resembles an AC9, but other than first glance, there's no comparing the two atomizers. The wick hole is pretty close. It's 3.4 millimeters versus 3 millimeters, but I mean, it holds a solid like mil less juice. That's not a bad thing. The wick hole on it, or the air hole on it, is tiny, 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 tiny. And for most of you guys who paid any attention through I don't know, my reviews down through here, through the history here, you know that I don't really do a really small wick hole, but air hole. But I'm still going to give it this Addy a fair shake, and not try to compare it to an AC9, because I think that was irresponsible marketing. On the fact, and whoever started it, did the people in China put AC9 on the picture first? Did Ken Walker and the Co-op, did they put AC9 on the picture? I don't know who put AC9 on the picture, but it just created a bunch of drama and a bunch of unneeded bullshit. So to review this Addy as this Addy and not a clone of the AC9, what do I think about it? A few videos back I said that I thought the AGA-T2 Plus was an outstanding get-started atomizer. It was a little harder to use, and I hold pretty high that opinion that the AGA-T2 Plus, being a harder Genesis Addy, was a great stepping stone for a higher-end Genesis Addy. If you could roll the AGA-T2 Plus, then when you moved up to a nicer atomizer, there's no way that you could not put a coil on it. And then this thing comes in, and I've spent a little time with it, vaped a few tanks through it, and I think that this Addy, the RSST, is a substantially better atomizer than the AGA-T2 Plus. It was easier to roll a coil on, substantially easier, because they got the gap right between the wick and between the positive post. I haven't had any leaking out of the top, out of the bottom. It's a pretty simple to use positive post. You wrap, and trap, similar to the AC9, but I wouldn't call that robbing the AC9, because the Orion has the exact same system for trapping the wire as well. So, is there any innovation in a Genesis? Can you say it copied anybody? I don't think so. It all goes back pretty far, and everybody kind of does the same stuff and puts a little spin on it to justify the existence of the atomizer. It's got quite a bit larger air chamber than the Orion or the AC9, which has the similar positive post. Larger tank capacity than the Orion, smaller than the AC9. So comparing it, just on its own, it's a really, really good $32 Genesis atomizer. Now, for my preferences, I haven't drilled it out yet for the sake of the video. I would have to drill this out to get my vape. My vape is a lot larger air hole, lower resistance coil, 1 ohm or so, with a VG juice, because I'm a vapor hound. But we'll have a vape off of it and show you just kind of stock with a 1.1 ohm coil what that looks like. you know, flavor's decent. It's a JCWEST Atomizer. I think with a more reduced chamber it would be better, but let's look at it what it is. It's a $33 atomizer. If you're wanting to get into Genesis, I don't think you could go wrong with it. I'm not even going to compare it to another Genesis because I just don't think that that's fair to this Addy. It's a very well built Addy. It's in my opinion, it's a really good starter Addy. It's there's no leaking from the top cap. There's no leaking from the 510. All of my 510s fit on it. Put a coil in it, or a wick in it. Wrap a coil on it. A couple of minutes to break it in. Get the coils glowing uniform. Vape it. So, 33 bucks. Can't go wrong with it. And I do think that the Addy has kind of got a bad rap from the purists and some of the elitists who think that if it's not hard to get and it doesn't cost a ridiculous amount of money, you got to mortgage your fucking house to get it, or trade your your third born child, then it's not worth it, and that's complete and utter nonsense. So for those guys, fuck every one of you. It's a good Addy. It's 33 bucks, and if you don't have a Genesis Addy, you want to get started, I've got a video, got a tutorial. I'll put it right about here. That it's how I do it. I'm actually going to update that because I do it a little different now, but that's a pretty effective method. And from there, I don't think you could go wrong with this Addy. So, I know Clouds of Vapor's got them 33 bucks. They're currently out of stock, but I know they come in pretty regular. I'll dig around, see if I can find some other links to some other ones and places you can get it. And that's what I got. Me and my crazy earrings. Be Strong Vape On, JCWEST, YouTube only from this day forward, and personal on Facebook. Be Strong Vape On. See you again next time.